Hey, it's Melissa from Improve Yourself. I'm here to have a quick chat with you about how I do smoothies and juices and smoothie bowls and the ingredients I use and my little techniques. So I'm gonna hop over into the kitchen and show you a bit more. Ooh, sorry about that. So, whenever you're doing a smoothie or a juice or a smoothie bowl, you want to have all your ingredients ready and kind of planned and prepared. I generally am a smoothie person and have it pretty much every day. Sometimes I'll switch it up and have a smoothie bowl, depending on what's going on with the rest of the family and whether they're wanting to have fun as well. I love my cleanse week, so I do run cleanses throughout the year. And when it's cleanse week, that's when I'm having a juice every day. When it's not cleanse week, I'm just having a couple a week, and that's generally due to how busy that I get. So I find that making a juice and cleaning up is just a little bit more time consuming. And when we make a smoothie, we've still got the fiber in it. So that's another reason. So I'm gonna try and be quick and go through everything. Bases, generally I have banana as a base. I get a heap of bananas from the farmers markets, and then I will, as they start to come out of their green stage, I chop them up and pop them into silicone pouches, and I pop them in the freezer. If I don't have time or I haven't been able to get bananas fresh, then I'll buy the Ube brand of organics, OOB organics, and they make blueberries and mangoes. They don't make them, they sell them. And so I generally will have those in the freezer as well. They are a bit more pricey, so whatever I can get from the farmers markets, and I'll prepare them and have them in the silicone pouches. Another great thing to have for your smoothies or smoothie bowls is the acacia berry, I can never say it properly, so I'm sure you can say it better than me, packs, and they do organic ones, and you can get them like this, and then you can just break them up and pop them in your blender. So there's that option as well. You want to always be changing up your greens. You don't want to have the same greens every day, so you want to have a bit of a mixture. I generally just go between a spinach, baby spinach, or kale. So that's what I generally will swap between the two of them. And veggies can be any vegetables that you like in a smoothie. We discovered frozen zucchini is a great one to make your smoothie really, really creamy. And it doesn't have a strong taste, and even organic zucchinis are not too expensive. So they're a great veggie to get into your smoothies or smoothie bowls. The other things that you might want to consider is just how much fruit that you're adding. For me, when it's a smoothie, the only fruit I like to add is generally a banana, or if I'm adding berries. If it's a smoothie, that's the only, I think that's pretty much the only fruit that I do add. When I'm adding, when I'm doing a juice, that's a little bit different. So generally, I don't follow recipes unless it is cleanse week. So when it's cleanse week, we have a juice every single morning. When it's not cleanse week, we will do, say, 1 or 2 a week. And it's only because of how time consuming it is to chop up that many vegetables and to clean up the mess I make. Whereas the smoothies, I just find them really quick and easy. And I'm really lucky because my 11-year-old also helps out and makes the smoothies for me probably most days. So yes, super lucky. So what we do is we generally will have this very similar ingredients for our smoothies, so it's not a lot of planning and overthinking, and that makes it quite quick and easy. I'll always have a nut spread, whether it's a nut butter. So whether it's one from the shop or one that I've made, I do prefer to make them. If ever I've got an opportunity to make a whole batch up on the weekend, I'll do that because it's cheaper. And you know the quality of the nuts if you go and buy them and source them yourself and prepare them yourself as well. And I think they actually taste better. Sometimes we feel like using different nuts, not always the things that you would get in, say, a nut butter. So we'll always add that. I do love using my essential oils, so I have them on hand. Peppermint's my favourite. Lemon and lime is also really good in smoothies. Just 1 to 2 drops is totally sufficient. You don't need to do any more than that. Yeah, I find peppermint really good because it's really great for the digestive system and helps us with the moving of the food through our body. Lemon and lime is really good as well. Lemon's very cleansing, and lime, the flavour is just bam, it's so good. I like to add a greens powder to a smoothie as well. Even though I'm adding a couple of cups of spinach or kale, I find that when we're adding the greens powder, we're just getting that added boost, and that's why it's really important to try and get a lot of green veggies in breakfast, lunch and dinner as well. So adding these in helps. You can also get other powders, so I've got like a beetroot powder, acacia, again, I can't say that properly, powder. Collagens are really good, which I've tried lots of different brands. These are the couple that I've got at the moment, the Pete Evans and Imbibe Miracle Collagen brands. And I usually have hemp protein powder, it's my favourite. It's got a nutty flavour. I've just run out like 2 days ago, so I've got the Organics clean protein that I bought for other family members that they use. So yeah, that's pretty much smoothie making in our household. I am a bit of a presentation person, so we do have coconut bowls that we like to use for our smoothie bowls. We got these really cool smoothie cups. I highly recommend investing in smoothie cups because they keep your smoothies cold for a long period of time, which is really good if you eat a bit later. And I've just started getting into the Organics lattes. So these are really good to have with like a nut milk at night, but they're also really good to add into your smoothie bowls or your smoothies. So there's one that's a beetroot and turmeric one, real anti-inflammatory, and it makes your food look very, very pink. And then we've got the spirulina and sea minerals one, so that's a really good one to have as well and make everything nice and blue. So what I generally do with a smoothie is I'll put a tray of ice in, we blend that up, and then we'll add our frozen bananas and we'll blend that up. Then we add our greens, whether it's spinach or kale, that will go in as well. And then our nut butter, 1 or 2 drops of essential oil, and then the rest of the powders. So our greens powder, a collagen, a protein. And then if we need to, we can add water or nut milk to change the consistency of it. So if it's a smoothie bowl, generally don't need to add anything to it, and then if it's going in a smoothie cup, then we can. Another great alternative is to make up your smoothie bag. So doing that on a Sunday, you might want to add some banana or some mango or some frozen zucchini. Add your spinach, your nut butter, your powders as well, so they're fine to freeze. And even adding your drop of essential oil, you might want to do that when you pop it in the blender. And having them already made up just makes things really simple and easy. You get up in the morning, you blend your ice, you chuck your bag in, you blend that up, and if you need to, you can add your water or your nut milk, and you're ready to go. Super simple and easy. And I find it just really easy to digest first thing in the morning, so it works really well for me. So I hope that's helped you. I'd love to hear and see any things that you've made, and if you've got any great ideas, I'd love if you can share them. Have a great day.